Thanks, Emily. Thanks, everyone. Yeah, I think when Randy takes the marijuana pee test on his dick, then he needs to wear safety goggles from now on for the splinters. Yeah, my name's Max. I don't think when my parents named me that they knew it would be the #1 popular dog name in the 21st century. But don't feel bad for me, because just having a dog's name really hasn't affected my life. You should feel sorry for my brother, Rover. You should also feel sorry for my sister, Biscuit. I'm married now, 30 years. I know. Thanks. A few of you out there are married. Going on 31. And people ask me, and it's both of our only person we've been married to. So people ask, how do you guys, have you kept it going so long? And I think one of the things is that we complement each other. Like, one of our strengths is the other weaknesses and stuff. For instance, my wife hates to unload the dishwasher, and I don't really mind it. I kind of make a game of it too. Like, I don't know where to put half the stuff. So my wife will be like, how come the silverware's in the dryer? I thought I could use a little fluffing. Our kids, we never had to buy our kids a kitchen set. 3 kids, never had to buy them a kitchen set our whole lives. I just empty the dishwasher and throw it in their room. Also, another thing, my wife's a really good driver, and I'm kind of spacey, daydream when I'm driving and stuff. Luckily, she's also the world's greatest backseat driver. She could actually nag me. I could be asleep and she could nag me through my subconscious and get us home safe. So you could be like, take a trip to Spokane and back. How was you guys' trip yesterday? Oh, great, I slept all the way. Was your wife driving? Not exactly. Another thing, I don't think in her life she's ever turned off a TV set. Actively turned off a TV set. I think I'll turn it off and she'll get mad at me. I was coming back, I was going to watch that. I think we got 3 or 4 in the house, and I think she thinks it's like we got a continual cocktail party going on. So when you enter any room, there's some interesting conversation going on. So I got to where I was using the sleep timer. I'd put it on like 30 minutes or 60 minutes, and then I'd leave the scene of the crime before the TV actually turned off. And it worked for a while, but I think she's getting wise to me, starting to get suspicious. So now I'm training the cat to hit the off button on the remote. So I'm from Spokane. My wife's from Coeur d'Alene, and she grew up in North Idaho. And back then, she'd get together with her friends, and they'd do these. The guys, they meet in a bar or a social club or wherever the hell they meet in North Idaho. I don't know.
Field? Rally.
Compound.
Yeah.
They'd be dragging this to the main drag or something like that. And the guys would do these if a guy had a things. There's 3 or 4 guys in the group, and so it's like if a guy had a winch on his pickup, he could pull that stump out of the road. Or if a guy had a jigsaw, he could make an end table just like that. Or, like if a guy had a typewriter and knew how to spell, he could make his own release papers. Or if a guy had a younger half-sister, he could get laid all the time. North Idaho, if a guy had it. I did see something, it was in the paper a while back in Spokane. They had arrested this California prostitute ring, right? They were up in Spokane, and the ringleader said, well, they're making great money up there because the Spokane prostitutes were so ugly. in their defense, one of the Spokane prostitutes said, well, we may be ugly, but at least our tits are real. And we only charge $12, so it's kind of a natural bargain going on there. What I'm hoping is that the Spokane prostitutes that gets pushed out come to Pasco and take up residence there, so we'll have better looking prostitutes in the Tri-Cities. Kind of an urban beautification program. Maybe the little Pasco girls will go to Benton City, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen to them. But I was kind of surprised that the California girls found the Spokane prostitutes so ugly. Apparently they've never been to North Idaho. I mean, have you ever seen a rich pimp in Coeur d'Alene? Doesn't happen. If a guy had a string of North Idaho prostitutes, he'd die broke in a one-room cabin in Athol. Have anybody been to Athol? You guys know?
I used to live there.
Uh-oh. Yeah, and they have the theme park there, right? Silverwood, yeah, Silverwood's in Athol. That's a brilliant idea. It's like how to become a millionaire. Start with $1 billion and build a theme park in Athol, Idaho. Their next project is putting a super mall in Othello. But they don't have a lot of money there, but they'd like to put in some new, movie-themed rides, like they see in the big parks, like Jurassic Park, Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, E.T., the big movie-themed park rides. But they're kind of on a slim budget, so I heard their new ride at Silverwood's going to be the Hunger Games. You just shoo your kids out in the woods and see who survives. It's going to be right between the Apollo 13 exhibit and the Castaway. I don't care if you put Apollo 13 label. It's just a big clothes dryer with 3 seats in it. Oh. I'm going to stop there. Thanks, everyone.